Hello. Hello, everyone. Did you hear about the? Did you? Yeah. Yeah. Chris, thank you for 47-month resub. We're gonna chillax a little today. Today's gonna be a relaxed stream. Still. Moving things around on my desktop here. OBS got a small update. Yeah, I think I'm doing 4. I think that's how many that are available. Yeah, I knew stream of attempts today wasn't happening. I was up late last night. One of my mods, Gizmo, was at GameStun Quick. GameStun Quick is ongoing right now. They're having their SGDQ marathon right now, actually. And one of my mods was actually on the stage doing a run. He did Uncharted 3, and he did, like, amazingly. he got a PB. That doesn't happen at the marathon environment. So that was crazy. But it was at like 3. I probably got to bed at around 6:30 in the morning. So I was, yeah. I was... A productive day today wasn't happening. I did the gym yesterday, and I still want to do the gym later today. So we're just going to do something light today, and then we'll do attempts. Also, maybe I just play around with the... At least so I can see what the chronological order update looks like. Is it predetermined? Is it... Can you... There's no speedrun mode for it. I don't know if there's save files for it. Nothing happens. Oh, it probably... starts with the flashbacks, right? Ugh. Wait, so there's 40 save files? Or did I just completely misinterpret what you said? Accolades. Thank you for your Prime sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy emotes. Thank you so much for your support. Flashbacks are all their own act now. Huh. Oh. I'll have to look at it. Here, I haven't even downloaded it yet. I guarantee you that becomes the more popular category now. Yeah. %. We'll have to see what we do with it. If there's no speedrun mode, we can always do the timing method of the original part 2. You know, I reached out to them to see if they could make speedrun... Oh, right. If they could make speedrun mode stay the way it is now, but they add a second on a restart encounter and a death. But I don't think they made those fixes. So dumb. Whenever I, like, stick up for something with regards to what I think is best for a speedrun or something, I always end up, like, changing my mind when a little bit more time passes. Oh, they did. I always remember that there's the one dev on Twitter would always reach out to me and he was so upset about that being a thing. Like, oh, the glitch. We can still do it in original part 2. So if we ever want to, yeah. John, thank you for 10 gifted subs. Yes, if you saw, I uploaded a video. No, because he worked on that kind of stuff. Like, I worked so hard on the strap on the gun, and to see it fail so easily, it's like, oh god. He's like, I worked so hard for the strap of the gun to match the movements, and you just ruin it. Remember, it was Scarlet that found that. I was gonna say yes. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Yeah. I put out a video explaining it. I only noticed it last night. Like, if I didn't just randomly decide to look into my Twitch dashboard, I would have completely missed it. I put out a video yesterday talking about... I don't remember where to go for it. Oh, here we go. Like I said, I uploaded a video talking about it. But I'm in Twitch's Partner Plus program. But in order to and it runs out on October 1st, which is 3 months away. In order to re-qualify for it, you have to get 3 consecutive months of 300 sub points. And what is it? It says it here. Tier 1 is 1 point. Tier 2 is 2 points. Tier 3 is 6 points. And gifted subs count as well. Basically, only Prime subs don't count. And I randomly just decided to look when I was looking at my earnings. And I was like barely... I hit it for the month of May, and then I didn't hit the requirement for June. And in order to qualify, you need to do it for 3 months in a row leading up to the date that's listed right here. So I'm like, oh shit. If this one was 300, I wouldn't like pay attention that much to it, but like in order for me to stay in the level 2 of the Partner Plus program and get 70% on all subs, we got to hit 300 points this month, next month, and the month after. Then you're good for another year. But yeah, so basically like John did, they're gifting 10 subs. Thank you very, very much for that. And if any of you, for the next few months, feel like converting your Prime sub to a Tier 1, that would also help very much. Basically, Prime subs don't count towards this. That's the only thing. That is the only thing. So, yeah. I think we'll hit the number. Like, if you just saw, I missed June by 3 little points. 3 little points. So it's not that big. I think I'll hit the numbers as long as I keep showing up. But yeah, it's just 3 little points. Come on. Positive about gifted subs. Absolutely 100% positive. Yep. Someone asked, can you gift subs to your own channel? I don't know if that counts. Totally honest, I don't know. Sinzu, thank you for an 8-month resub. Thank you very, very much. When we get close to the end of the month, I can check to see if we're close or not. You know? Only way to know is to try out. Yeah, about that. I have no money right now. I did a donation to Games Done Quick when Gizmo's run was ongoing. And that was basically like all the money I had in my PayPal. I get paid in a week, and I'll be fine then. That's June's income, so I'll be fine. It's just for the next week. I gotta put things on credit cards. 70%'s the highest you can get. It's the highest anybody can get. Alright, I'm not 100% sure on that, if like the tippity top of the streamer world gets more than that, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Andy, thank you for a gifted sub. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, so today's gonna be pretty chill. I'll see what the chronological mode looks like. We'll do a bunch of daily runs today. I want to end stream practicing a bunch of part 1 because if you remember, last 2 days of attempts, I've gotten 2 different 247 27s. And the day before I got the first one, I did a bunch of practice, like, at the end. So... yeah, I want to practice a bunch of part 1 when we're finished. Practice a little more outside the high school. Changed up the Henry strategy a little bit, so... it was, especially because I'm playing with this, you know, big-ass controller. No, I haven't seen it yet. We're still at part 1, okay? We're still at part 1. We are still at part 1. But my god, if we could do a speedrun, like, I guarantee you, if they add speedrun mode, or we just decide to make the save file the timing method, chronological percent is going to be the most popular category. Just cutting out the oh my god, that sounds great. Oh god. Basically, I imagine it's when Joel wakes, like, not wakes up, where would the run start? When Ellie wakes up and you start the snowball fight and then you go from there? In Patrol, is it all Ellie and then all Abby? Or... it would start in Jackson. Tony, thank you for a 3-month resub. Well, I mean, before we do attempts, I can at least just see what it looks like. Attempts, I mean the daily runs. Chris, thank you for a gifted sub. It would start at Abby day 1. Why would it start there and not at Ellie day 1? Oh, right. I'm sorry, I'm getting things mixed up. I gotta see it for myself. I gotta see it for myself. Oh, Sue, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Thank you, guys. Ah. What the... Do I not have a completed file anywhere? I guess I don't. You know, here, I'll... I was wondering how they would incorporate that. I think I get it. I do not remember what I'm doing here. So, we'll save that for a future date. I will, though. I will, though. Jackson, Ellie, Flashback, Abby, Farm, Santa Barbara. This mode follows the events of Part 2 in linear, chronological order. This changes the order of events as they occur in the original story mode. The overall pacing may feel uneven, and some game mechanics may be introduced before their tutorials. A lot of people didn't like the order of the game, so now they can shut the fuck up and enjoy it how they always thought this game would be better, but realize they would have never liked this game in the first place. Anyone else see that, or just me? Whoa. Hmm. uh... Well... First playthrough. Wait, so what about all of my, like, settings? Like this stuff. Does it get reset or something? Everything in the settings. That means I must have... Just 1 second. Yeah, I have awareness indicators on stealth. Carpet, thank you so much for 10 gifted. That absolutely helps. Thank you. Thank you all very, very much. I know you're just doing that because of the video. I wasn't faking the video. That's real. If I don't hit 300 sub points this month, the next month, and the next month, what I get from each sub will drop by 10%. So it's yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's basically based on what I would earn from each one. That's what, 30 or 40 cents per? That adds up. That's a lot. I'd say like 30 cents per. It's not exactly 60 cents. Okay, well, we can't really do much with it now. I'm not going to do a playthrough. Part one is still our priority, but I get it now. I get it now. I get it. Nighttime, thank you for Prime Sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much for your support. There is not a speedrun mode. There's no perma either. Maybe that'll show up later. Maybe not at all. I don't know. Regardless. Yeah, that'll be for another day, though. Look, if you've been here, you know a 246 can actually happen relatively soon. Okay? The last 2 attempts I've done, it had, like, the spirit of it. It had the spirit. For the first time, really, in this whole grind, I saw the potential for it. We can't stop. We can't quit now. We just got to keep pushing. Like, I lost one record to Tunnel. I lost another record to the last winter split. And we had a bunch of other problems in the run as well, but we just gotta push a little harder. And as long as I just keep up the consistency, I keep up the practice, I really think we can get there. Like, before, part of me felt like I was setting some arbitrary goal that might actually take a while for us to get. The last 2 attempts have shown me, like, this can really happen. This can really happen. Especially with, we figured out a new Henry strat, which does cost a bullet, but it's way more consistent that he will move faster than he's ever moved before. So, yeah. And it's one of those strats that can really aid in the possibility of a 246. So, yeah, I think a tier 1 of any dollar amount shouldn't matter, just as long as it's a point. Like I said, we missed it last month by 3 points. I think we'll be fine with hitting the number we need. But, yeah, and I'm not kidding. I literally just randomly checked there yesterday, and I saw the statistics. I was like, oh, that's 3 months away. Well, you know, so. How many daily? Probably 4. Jesse, Manny, Mel, and then the one that opens up in 2 hours. We'll absolutely do speedruns tomorrow. Yeah. Again, if you're just joining, I was... well, I know how chronological mode works now, but... Someone should do... Can someone take us... If you've completed the game in chronological mode so far, can you take a screenshot of what chapter select looks like? If there is one? No, I'm sure there is one. There's a whole separate, like... Yeah. You said there's like a whole separate save file and stuff. Wonder if any strats are different. Based on what version you select. They added day 1 dusk. Abby? Okay. Or just like I said, you could just take a screenshot of this. Or then again, you'd probably... The first chapter is just called Flashbacks. It's whatever. The save the... no, it's because I haven't done a playthrough of it. It's just a new game. Sorry. It's just a new game. There's no encounter select, chapter select. There's nothing. There's a whole different like set of save files, which yeah, we're not going to do that today. But yeah, but from the looks of it, it's missing permadeath, and it's missing speedrun mode. I don't know if it has New Game Plus. Someone else can tell me that, but I do apologize for this. We have to keep focusing on part 1, or at least I do. That is like exciting and new and kind of cool that they did that. But us right here, we have to keep focusing on part 1. It does have New Game Plus. All right. Alrighty then. This will be a new oh yeah. I could imagine it being very popular. You can literally just skip the flashbacks part. Like, for real, I'm predicting the future. This is going to end up being the most popular category. The run basically starting when Ellie wakes up for patrol. We can vote on it and stuff later. We'll give a little bit more time to see. I can even ask someone there if they plan on putting in perma and speedrun mode. I can ask. That's probably something they can't answer, now that I think about it. But, yeah. It's probably something they couldn't answer if I went and asked. Sorry, YouTube comment. I would sub again if you kept a consistent schedule. I don't understand how it can be your full-time job and you stream less than 30 hours per week. Someone's ungrateful of the fact that I'm on my 11th year of doing this. I don't know what elicits those responses, man. Flashback prologue, Seattle Day 1, Seattle Day 1 Dusk, Seattle Day 2. Interesting. And then when you select those, I'm sure it opens up the chapters. Editing is indeed part of it. Here. Let me show you. So I'm very organized here. I have a whole terabyte, 5 terabyte hard drive storage here that I keep all my stuff here. All my records and PBs. All of my recordings. Every single one of my clips of the months. All of my Rip Run compilations. They're taking up a lot of space, but anyway, I also have files for things that are working. These are all my latest clips of the month videos that I edited. I haven't gotten started on this one, but this is the next batch of Rip Run compilations. I have to open up every one, see if it was good or not, and I trim it from here. I basically see, oh, where did the run die? Oh, it died to that. That's not very interesting. 10 years later, that's no longer unique, so I'm just going to delete that one. And then go on to the next one, and just keep it going and going and going. Oh, here's my faily runs. I usually cut it off after around like 15 or 16 of them. I haven't trimmed these yet, but I have to see how it died. Oh yeah, that's the Yara one, where I got stuck in the wall. That's a good one, so I'll have to start it here, end it there or something, and then delete the original file. I do keep busy offline, okay? I do keep busy offline. And my videos don't get viewership high enough for me to like outsource that to others to help me with it. Anyway, I'm going to do an ad break, go to the bathroom, and we'll get started. Because we got, even though it's 6 o'clock, we got a lot of work ahead of us. So, yeah, I will be right back. Do any of you remember when I was talking about, like, do you edit your... Yeah. Yes, I do. I don't have a style. Look, my style of editing is more beauty and simplicity. I don't want to add these, like, cringy, brain-rotty edits and styles and stuff. Pretty much all of my videos are stream highlights. So I want them to appear as it happened, like, in the actual stream itself. You know? I just need to make sure that they start and stop at a good point. That's really all I do. It's always been my mantra, like beauty and simplicity. Like don't try to do too much. I am presenting it the way it actually happened when I was live. That's basically it. Oh yeah. No, I'm on a rough stretch of no return. Like a really rough stretch. I got tired of doing the meme stuff. But yeah. Oh god, what was I saying? Like, I don't mind streaming 5 or 6 days a week, but how much I stream per day, look, the reality is it's different. Because I base completely what I do around just one thing, it's going to be different. The stream I had 3 days ago, that 247.27, the first one I got, that happened on the first attempt. And when I was finished, I practiced some stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. There wasn't that much I needed to work on, but you know, I'm okay. That felt like enough for the day. And then I streamed the next day, and I got another 247.27, like a third of a second faster. That run started at around 3 hours uptime, because that was like the 6th try of the day. And then afterwards, I practiced the Henry thing. The Henry area cost me a record because he walked. And so I spent like 3 hours trying to find something. So I started both of those streams doing the same thing. One stream lasted 4 hours, another lasted 9 hours. So the reality is I can't ever promise how long a stream is going to be or when I'm going to end it. Because each day is different. It depends on the quality of the attempts that I do. And maybe I would stream longer, but now I'm also starting to take care of my body again. I'm on a consecutive gym streak and eating well. It's lasted almost a month now. Like later tonight, I'm probably doing the gym. Hold on. My mom sent me a video. Why don't you try going in the morning? I did that 2 years ago. Remember? 2.5 years ago? Well, maybe you don't, but I ended up being tired after the gym, and I end up starting like really, really late. So I've gotten used to doing my workouts afterwards. And of course, this is the part that I think about a lot. I'm 3 months away from having done the same thing for 11 years. I'm almost 11 years into this hobby. I want to continue to do this, but sometimes I feel the weight of time. I don't feel like I need to burn myself out in one day or 1 week anymore. I want to continue to be able to do this. How old was I? I had just turned 20. I was technically a teenager when I first played Last of Us. Beat it by a couple weeks. Sorry, my mom sent me a video. She's getting some, she lives further south. She's getting some really bad weather right now. And a screen she had in her window, like, flew into the kitchen. If she was there, she would have gotten hurt. She sent me a video of her hallway. The wind, it sounds like satanic. Sounds like a voice, like, ooh. Sinner, thank you for a gifted sub. Thank you very, very much. Oh, to the new first-time chatter. Thanks, man. Fariskin. Fariskin. Yeah, she's doing good. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's professional of me or not, but I don't ever have like a specific end time to stream. I base it all around doing speedrun attempts. Takes me about 25 minutes to warm up after I've gone live. Oh, mama. Yeah, we chat last night. I was gonna, as part of me being a partner, I can offer lifetime subscriptions to 3 people, believe it or not. And I chose my mom and my siblings. But she's like, hold off on that, and I'll tier 3 for the next 3 months to make sure that you get the 300 points that you need. I'm like, okay. You sure? She's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. And then she did, we were FaceTiming, she's like, did it go through? I don't know. And she's like, oh, you have to, it did go through, but in order for it to show, you need to click share when I go live. So there's that one. Hi, Mama. Thank you for the resub. At tier 3, because that's 6 points. So thank you very much. Before anyone asks, no, I don't know if giving lifetime subs to 3 people counts towards the total. I don't know. I'll hit 300. I'm not worried about it. As long as I show up. It's pouring here. Let's see. I was the weatherman. Let's see. Holy cow. Oh, it's, yeah. Squall line, as they call it. Just a whole line of red on the Doppler. Yep. Yep. Here, I'll send it to her. Yep. Should be over quick. But yeah, I base my entire stream about going live and doing speedrun attempts. Sometimes I get a full run on my first try. Other times I'm 3 hours in and we're starting over again. So sometimes I need to practice something afterwards. Sometimes the run goes well enough where I'm like, nothing to practice, we'll try again tomorrow. And yeah. So sometimes I have 2 daily runs to do, sometimes I don't. Like, I truly don't mind going live 5 or 6 days a week. I don't mind it. That's work, you know? But fulfilling a certain number of hours per week, that's not something I can really do. I hope you all understand that, right? Especially considering I got some videos. I got clips of the month. I got failure runs. I got rip run compilations. I could always trim down my Laugh of Us's and start uploading them again. You ever get nostalgic about being a weatherman? No, I usually just get bad dreams. I had another one, I think, like a week ago. Oh, I didn't do Purell yet. I always Purell my hands. How late yeah. Of all the flashbacks, I think the only one with an encounter is finding strings. Which is a shame. That's a pretty good one. You got the sniping, you got the room, and then you got the bloater. If we do end up making that a speedrun category, I view it more as a shame that that one won't be included. All right, I'm ready. Well, personally, I think it's cool that they did something like that at all. Look, I know a lot of people, including myself, don't like Part 2 that much. But I think, like, a cult following of another game or another franchise, they would love all the things that Naughty Dog did to their games. Remake, remaster, rogue mode, chronological mode, permadeath, speedrun mode. We may be like really deep in between games right now, but I'm sure like a speedrunning community of a different game, or like I said, a cult following of a different franchise, would absolutely love everything they've done. Like, are we fatigued with all of the re-releases and remasters and all that. Absolutely, we are. But dude, we are... This community right here, I can't really complain. I mean, I can for the sake of gaming, but in terms of this very niche thing that we do here, I can't complain. This is all great stuff. You know? It's basically at the point I don't know what to complain about anymore. Dante! Enough. God. Doing a chronological run right now, you're on Hillcrest. Oh, so you're like 60% of the way through. uh... We'll have to check if, like, Ellie's supplies carry over to, like, Ellie Day 3 carries over to Santa Barbara. It should. Okay. What day is this one for? July 6th. Alright, daily run for July 6th. Why have I not been uploading daily runs for a while? Well, I have died on, like, 5 of the last 6 daily runs I've done. So from, like, Ellie all the way through, Yara. Or, Abby through Yara, specifically. I've died on, like, 5 out of 6. I think the Joel one was the only one I've gotten through. Also, I've been doing very well with Part 1 attempts. I've gotten 2 different times in 2 different days that were 3 seconds off my current record. So, you know, sometimes I gotta slow down on the daily runs a little bit, but the main reason for the absence in my uploads is just because I've been dying a lot. We're on a bad stretch right now. But hopefully we can do better. For example, last one I did was Yara, and yeah, got killed on like the 2nd encounter. And there was no excuse to die there either. But whatever. So we have like 4 to do today, because I've been behind because I've been focusing so much on Part 1. This one's going to be Jesse. We're going to start with Jesse. It's a good stretch of characters. Jesse, Manny, Mel. And then I believe Marlene opens up in an hour and a half. So that's true, Jake. Yes, that's true. For real, this will be, if this one ends up being long enough, it'll be my first daily run upload in like a week.
Let's move.
It hasn't been going well. Oh, I'm probably dead. Assault on rattlers. At least it's hardware store. A lot of bricks and bottles. Distractions attract enemies. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, shit. I can't just kill him. I need a melee weapon. That still won't kill them.
Not finding anything.
Damn it.
This isn't good. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Good God. Let's not do that again.
Right there!
I just meant to...
Push forward!
This is stupid!
Move on!
He actually got me from there.
Todd! Push in!
Alright, bye. Dude! Look where he is! How did he... He couldn't even get a stealth kill!
I think I saw them. You with me? Come on.
I got you covered.
Oh, God. You know what?
You better start running! Okay, where'd you... What? Damn it! It's over!
Why are they spotting me? Dude, what is any of this? What was any of that? Could you imagine if it was something with the update? Could you imagine it? There was an update today. Really, I was most upset at taking that one bullet in the back from the guy that was about 2 football fields away from me. And I was running in the opposite direction of him. I was most upset about that. Regardless of that. What the fuck was up with getting... I distracted an enemy for the gambit, I crouch walked forward, and he just turned around and noticed me. I don't think that was because of, like, the distraction mod either. And then that guy knew I was there. How did the last enemy know I was there? Was it like the hole in the thing there? I don't... Could you imagine? I'm alive. Let's look at the rest of it. Oh, that could be fun. That way is fun. Ooh. This be a good Marlene board. Capture, hunted. I don't know what that is, but does anyone know? Ah, there's forest. Damn it. If it was that, then that'd be awesome. Alright, this isn't the best board. Hunted Wolves Resort. Fuck that. Alright, so we're either going capture hunted, assault hunted, or assault hunted, capture. Wait, no, we're not going this way. No, we're not going this way. There's nothing interesting down here. Yeah, that's what I figured. The brewery. You do it mainly for the brewery. Yeah, I like the multipliers on that one. Like, oh god, if it was this, then this, yeah, but whatever, we're going up. Absolutely. So I need bombs. Uh... Fuck off! Oh, right. That's why Jesse's the best. Get to you. Tio, you notice anything weird with no return since the update? I don't think we can do this. I can't see shit. I can't see anything.
Anything?
All clear over here. Pretty sure I heard them.
Oh god! There's an ambush!
Did I injure somebody else?
They're gone! Sweep this whole fucking place! Flush them out! Miles!
I got them!
Yeah.
Damn it!
I was right here. I was right here. That's like 2 different times already. Yeah, I know I took bomb damage. I was close to it. That was my fault, but... Dude, I was behind the fucking thing.
There you
Yeah. They're never just right in the doorway.
God damn.
They're always hiding somewhere over here. Good God. I'm asking, have you noticed anything weird? Something feels off. Why am I, like, getting shot behind so many things? Hunted, right? Yeah. Because he's the best. It's not even up for debate. There is chronological New Game Plus, but you have to complete, damn it. You have to complete chronological mode once. I mean, with how I've been playing with this, just completing a run will be a success. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the new strategy to stay in here? I killed a lot of them. That wasn't that bad. 650. See, that's more like it. That's more like it.
Great.
Alright, this way looks more fun, but you can't ignore a 3.85 brewery. Cannot ignore it. Oh, God. Fuck. Like I said, that's a situation there. Marlene would be perfect. Yeah, well. Just doesn't help. This already isn't going well. No bricks or bottom. Kill the 2 highlighted enemies first? I've never. Everyone has a big gun. I don't have a bottle.
Truck! Hands off me!
Forget the gambit, man. Forget it.
Drop her!
Hands off! Get off!
Nice cover.
There.
Stop! Dude! The fuck, man! Gotta jump through hurdles, leaps, and bounds to be able to shoot someone in this game. The fuck was any of that?
Let go! In the garage! Get off!
I can't even get all headshots because they just completely murdered her. Also, why did I bother upgrading fire rate? Because that doesn't help. Dude, what was any of that? They immediately killed her.
Start the the hunt. Watch yourselves.
They immediately fucking killed her.
Hands off! Get off!
I'm telling you, something just feels off. Just get me to the infected encounters. Good God. The last thing I need is for them to be more aggressive.
Colin.
Check every hiding place.
It can't be far.
No. No. Behind!
Who cares? It's already over. And I'm not getting anything dropped. Once again, this is usually my problem with having two guns and no return.
I'll find you, rat.
All right.
It's like they're only dropping shotgun ammo. God. The fuck was that one hostage situation? What the fuck was that one hostage situation? The ally just completely tore up my hostage. feeling.
Oh no! No!
Well, that was kind of crazy. That was fun, but... The biggest problem with that is when a pipe bomb just randomly decides to kill a runner, that does nothing for your score. You get an extra kill, that's 10 points, yay, but that's not a stun, that's not a melee, that's not a... They got a couple multi-kills, but most of those were with the shotgun. This board's been so... Ugh. I don't think I've accomplished anything that I said. That one I think was the best performed one. No, the other Hunted by Infected. That would have been crazy without the pipe bomb exploding one. Did that last? Yes, it counted. That was a melee kill. Machete doesn't do any good against them. Okay. That will help. I should be good on all this. I just won't have a melee weapon upgrade. That's okay. That'll be okay. His health should be okay. Famous last words. Alright, let's give it a try. I need the bat before we do anything.
Son of a bitch.
Jesus. bet you there was a problem with accuracy. No. Getting punched once, taking too long, and unseen. That was about it. Also, my god, that lock-on. Did you see that lock-on? What do I always say about the lock-on in general, but especially with Part 2 and Remake? Lock-on is functional and works well. You put a second enemy on the screen, I don't know how it does it, but 100 times out of 100, it will lock on to the one that you didn't want it to. It's so good at doing that. I don't know how it does that. That was so bad. Nearly died there. God, I lost 45 plus 20. Because I didn't get stealth kills. That one was just the 16 points. I still felt like I shouldn't have been shot in the first place. That one was good. That one was absolutely terrible. Let's see. 15 plus 30, that's 45 plus... that should have been like 80 to 90 points better there. That one was chaotic, but good. That one was okay. Absolutely horrible. Just plain and simple. Horrible. 10,679. I can't even see where I would have ranked. Probably 51st. That's not even a little bit surprising. That was a good board. Shadow got 12 out of that. I can tell that was a good board. Just... my god. My god. Did you all see that lock-on? I guess that is worth another look. Here we go. How? Like, actually how? In what universe? Like, it's like that in original Last of Us as well, but it's so much worse in this game. I don't know how or why. No, you want to stun everybody. Why would you thought I meant to do that on purpose? Like I said, it's functional when there's just one enemy on the screen. Even then, sometimes, like, it says you're too far away, but, like, you're clearly not. It just does that so often. Alright, daily run for July 7th. 7th. I got 51st or 52nd on the Jesse one. Horrible, absolutely horrible. I'm gonna do another custom. This one's gonna be Manny. I'm playing so badly on these. I don't know if that means I'm just doing really well.
Let's get moving.
I try not to take it too personally and just tell myself, well, that means your part 1 attempts are going much better, which they have been. That's usually what I tell myself. The worse you're playing here, the better your part 1 speedruns are going. And right now that has been the case. Always starting with rattlers. Like, I know you want to start with rattlers, but still. They're just annoying in general. I mean, I don't know where the melee weapon for this board's gonna be. I'm going back.
See anything? No one in this area.
Shit.
I don't know what to do. I got all these clickers in my way.
Got anything?
Don't see anything.
Don't like this.
I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna wait.
Thought I saw them. I'll go see what's up.
Yep. Yep.
I'll find you.
It's the only faction where 2 enemies consistently have guns. Is there a melee weapon anywhere? I haven't found it. Top in the small office thing. I know, maybe I should have done headshots, especially... Yeah, if I could do it over, I think I would do headshots with Manny. Is this where the melee weapon should be? Okay, is there just no melee weapon? I already got alerted.
Here, here! Come on, let's go! Over here!
Pendejo.
Oh, it's up tied. I didn't check up there. That's right. Janko, thank you for 25-month resub. You know what, I'm already so, like... Let me just see if this will work. It will. Let me get them out of my way. Some of them, anyway.
I'll check it out. Go, I'll watch your back. Find a person.
Dude,
I'm on it. What's your plan? Right here!
fucked.
Fucker.
Completely fucked. Now there's 2 enemies with guns running around.
Run out, do it quick. Don't take any risks.
Go. Keep going.
Thought I saw them. I'll go check it out.
You know what? This'll count the same. What a joke.
Come fuck with me.
Yeah. Still, it could always be better. I could have stunned one of them. I probably should have done headshots only. .542 still isn't that bad. Really, it was just these. I also could have stunned one more person. Whatever. The Gambit was stealth. You can stealth kill an enemy with a bottle. Sometimes it's just a little inconsistent. His health is full. As ugly as that wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen on my screen. This is not a very attractive board, I gotta say. Yeah, I should have done all headshots with the clickers, with Manny having extra ammo. I probably should have done that. Yeah, if I could do it over, yeah. Because I lost a lot of points to time. If you're using guns, you can do it quickly. Anyway, which way are we going? I really, really don't know. Salt infected in the streets with a time limit. There's nothing interesting leading up to that, though. This isn't any better, though. Invisible. Can't do the trap mine strat. Melee sets enemy on fire. I mean, this way is okay. Here's the reason I'm not going to go bottom. Lower than default. Lower than default. That one's nice, but... And then lower than default. I'm talking about the multipliers. The multiplier should be 2.7, 2.7, and 2.5. Each one of these has a positive mod, bringing it down 0.05. Invisible enemies, you're not able to get a high score that you normally can if you can see them. We have to go up top. We have to. Especially if that one is a 5-point-something multiplier. Have to. Shotgun's not gonna help. It's capture, right? Capture, then assault. Alright. Yeah, we have to, bombs. Oh, that's tempting, but I can't. Damn it. Ah, whatever. I know, I probably should have. I probably should have. For the hostage situations for later.
Holy shit.
This is sort of my spot right here. I got some tall grass here.
Fan out! Be ready for anything.
Just keep walking.
Think that's them? Holy shit! Fuck, get down! Watch yourselves.
I don't like this. For the life of me, I don't know where to go.
I'll see what's up.
I'm not able to do the gambit. Also, I gotta hurry. I mean, I could have hit square, but that would have gotten rid of possibly getting unseen. I guarantee you I don't get unseen just because the game never likes to just give it out. Even though that actually was unseen, I seriously doubt I got it. Because it's the one thing that likes to not work. That's what I mean. That was not unseen. So stupid. That was not unseen, but I would not have changed a single thing. Every pipe bomb bounced. It must have been on the final one. They don't fucking specify. I guarantee you it was something with the last enemy. I bottled him. He was stunned. I grabbed him. So fucking stupid. God. I don't know if that's what does it or not. I really don't. Dude, if I had one more. If I had one more currency, I would have done that and that. The fact that that wasn't unseen. No. I'm just getting annoyed by everything today. That was a perfectly done encounter, and I should have gotten 50 points more. Alright. Like, even with the time I had left, there was nothing else I could do. If I even approached him from the other way... even if I had approached him from the other way, it wouldn't have... Like, he would have been looking at me. I didn't have time anyway. I barely got to the safe in time.
Damn it.
Anyone else want to follow in this guy's footsteps?
Right in!
Stay down.
Alright, you know what?
Get closer!
Alice there.
I know you're out there. Got you now! Better start running.
Dude, can you just, like... You know I'm up here.
Found you!
And that's that.
Stay down.
Oh, is there a dog? There is, isn't there?
Sal de aquí.
Does nothing want to work for me today? Literally nothing.
Right over here! Carrie! Move up! Yeah! Keep it up! Up there!
Did you lose sight of me?
Keep up the pressure!
Stay down.
Uh-huh. Right. It was there. I throw it. And then nothing.
Right here! You let go of him! Shit, let go!
Alice, verga.
Keep it up! Don't let up! Yeah, on it! Dana!
I mean, they're not moving, so fuck it. I'm already over it. I should have let that guy swing at me.
That's right.
I mean, that was all headshots, but like, who fucking cares? One brick I had, I just threw it away. 34. One thing that slowed that down a little bit was I couldn't do hostage situations. Manny is probably the worst when it comes to assault, because you can't do hostage. You can't go for all headshots and do hostage, because this thing fires one at a time, which is why I was thinking about getting the pistol, but it just... What's the last one? You said it was... assault infected in the streets. Fuck off. No pipe bombs. No pipe bombs. How the fuck am I gonna do this one? Oh. Oh, I didn't see that one there. Okay, never mind. I didn't see that one there before. Yeah, I'll do this one later. I will literally not upgrade guns just because I don't feel like sitting through the animations. Alright. Please don't give me that one spawn. The success of capture on Overlook depends on the safe spawn. Give me that one up top or the one down below, but not the one that's like... I think it killed me on the Tommy one. Please. I don't know what this is. I think it's the crap one. Yep, it gave me the crap one. That is the crap one.
Ready to go.
That's so fitting. You know? I just wanted to go back down the ladder, and instead it kills him. What even is that map? Just for the record, that was the one spawn I didn't want it to be. And that's also partially why. Couldn't even make it to that assault at the end. Whatever, it was assault at the end, not hunted. So who cares? You know? They actually took their time and decided that was the map they should put in. He didn't even fall off the building. All of that was inbounds. 3 different spawns, and I've gotten that one 2 times in a row. The only way to have a chance at that was to go back down the way I came, and instead the game just kills him. We are just on such a good stretch right now. Like, I don't even care. I do not even care. Even a little bit that that just happened. First encounter didn't go well. The second encounter, I don't even remember what it... First encounter didn't go well. Second encounter, I didn't get unseen. Third encounter, I just got shot all the time. And then that one. Is it like intentionally not giving me the good spawn or something? It might be 3 times in a row, I don't remember. But the Tommy board that we did, I also got that spawn. I need to just like eventually stop playing this completely. Thank God I don't make my living with part 2. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. You know, I could just list so many fucking problems off the top of my head. The daily runs, the capture spawn, where the safe spawns in and where you spawn in on the map is different for everybody. On Holdout, all of the blockades are different. Unseen is the most non-functioning thing in this entire mode. Because I had a perfect Unseen and the game just didn't give it to me. That's enough right there for it to be shit. The whole companion system is just garbage. Stealing 20 points per encounter. Taking away your all headshots. Alright, daily run for July 8th. Long day so far today. We died on the Manny one because of Overlook. This one we can do from the daily run itself. Mel. And then Marlene right after.
Okay.
Seraphites. That's a good mod for points. That's a good one to have on the first one because we don't use a gun and then it doesn't show up later. Okay, not one brick or bottle yet. Dude, what? Where are all the fucking bricks and bottles?
Got anything? Nothing here. Ready to go.
Dude, you're not serious. You're not fucking serious. You're not fucking serious. You're actually not serious.
You went behind those shelves.
What? I'm gonna try and knife her once. Grab the bottle. Dude, why did she turn around? I go out of my way to make a flank, and then she just fucking turns around. And then I lock on the throw, and it throws it at the ground.
You're done.
I tried. Bottle back there. Cares. If that one didn't have a gun, I would have gone over here, gotten that. That was bad. That was just bad. Out of 9 enemies, only 5 were stunned. Ophelia, thank you for a 2-month resub. And Rhino, thank you for an 8-month resub. Alright, let's see. That's actually not bad. Looks like we're... That's an easy decision for me. Looks like we're going up. Well... Alright, let's get this out of the way. Whoever said it, you're right, this is a good board. It's almost all infected. Or it is, actually. Well, not the... If you want all infected, it can't be on the first one, so... Alright, no melee weapon. I gotta watch myself. Stun 2 enemies with stun... I can't... I'll loot, but I don't think I can acquire that. Did the game really just give me an impossible task? No. Okay, they're just like, alright, I'm gonna... Didn't I still have time left on the clock? There we go. Where is he? Where is he? No headshot.
clear.
Claro que sí.
Hmm. Whatever. There's a lot of shamblers for like a first encounter holdout. Whatever. It's a good thing I had the shotgun, just to be able to perform that at all. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Assault. Oh. Well, I have a pipe. If I want to do... I gotta think about this. Hunted, that will help. Alright. I'm gonna go for no guns on this one. Assault on invisible enemies. All you gotta do is listen for what enemies are approaching you. Bricks, bottles, stun bombs. See what type of board it is. It is the smaller, okay, more quaint. Bats right there. And away we go. One, two. That better have counted. Alright, I've only used two so far. Two swings. Three. This is not good. You know what? Still not good. I don't think I'm missing any bricks or bottles. I'm on my own here. I did not need that. That was so bad. I didn't get the gambit, I didn't melee all of them. The Shambler being at the very end was like the worst thing that could have happened to that.
Alright.
I know I should have eventually upgraded one of my melee weapons, but I should have done that at the end. Once I realized there were 4 enemies, I should have just upgraded it. Yeah, that was pathetic. I didn't get the gambit, I took damage. That's 25 right there. I didn't even get... Oh, I got 1 multi-kill. Whatever, that could have been better. I should have upgraded the bat at the very end. I don't really know why I didn't. Like, before the final one. Yeah. I could have stun-bombed the Shambler and it would have been a kill. I don't know. That should have been like 6-10 or something. Brain fart, stupid decision at the end there. Well, now we get to the fun part. At least I hope it's fun. Yeah, that was... If I had just upgraded the bat at the end, that would have been fine. As if things couldn't have gotten more fun, we have a buddy. That's just awesome. Yeah, I should have done that. Right, let's try and have fun with this. I hate that fucking gambit.
Follow me.
Gambit's done.
Here they come!
What the? Dude, come on!
Found you!
Did you notice how I got 0 pistol ammo dropped at the end there? God. Like, I'm not gonna say that was a bad performance. It wasn't at all, but Lev didn't help at all. And yeah, I eventually just completely ran out of pistol ammo. And even though I was full on revolver, it kept dropping it and dropping it and dropping it. And for the moment, I still have nothing dropped. Oh, and it's mirror mode. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just went into my backpack, for God's sake. I can't even... Still nothing. Oh, I can still do that. That severed his leg. Let's go, run around him! It won't give me pistol, it just won't. It's giving me revolver ammo. I'm using it and I'm full. What a disaster. Maybe I should have, you know? Maybe I should have. At that point, maybe I should have. Out of the 23 killed, I could only stun 12 of them. And half of those were with bricks and bottles. Maybe I should have. My God.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me say it all the time, but this is just the wrong character for this type of board. I wanted a melee weapon. It's not a big deal. Let's just go. No, SMG, I wasn't doing that. I hate the SMG.
Holy shit.
That was a very well-performed garage bloater boss. See, I still got it in me to perform decently, just... that was good. Of course it took too long. Of course one of those didn't work. Of course I didn't get unseen, but... What was that? 3 was 9... 59 points. I could have been better. Randomly getting unseen and then somehow not having 100% accuracy, even though all I did was throw stuff. And not miss anything. 11,727. That one just closed, so let's see where that ends it. Well, I'll go over it. That one wasn't that great. That one was okay. Yeah, I have to take it. That one was okay. Jackson Assault. I cost myself like 30 points by not upgrading the bat at the very end. Shipyard. That was okay. That one, I just didn't get any pistol dropped. Alright, so that wasn't all as bad as I thought it would be. That's top 10. Can you believe that? 11,727. That was good enough for top 10, and it could have been better. If I had to guess why other people didn't get that much higher of a score, like 163 points separated my spot from first place. My guess is everyone above me, and even a little bit before me, were struggling with just performing it well with a revolver. You don't want hunted at the end with a revolver character. You just don't. Leg shots, less ammo, reloading. Yeah. So, it's funny. I end up... My highest spots on the daily run boards is usually with Mel. And I think the reason for that is others just have a hard time playing as her because she has no perks besides having a med kit, and she starts with a revolver, which just, for high score chasing, is just not good. So yeah, that was a good board, but it was lacking in some areas. Like a few things here, a few things there. We could have gotten first out of that. You know. Well, with the Manny run, no, with the Jesse run, and now this one, we're starting to play a little bit better. So, there's that. Yeah, there he is. I mean, just the Jackson encounter could have taken me, like, top 5. If I had just crafted that bat at the end. Alright, I'm going to the bathroom. We got one more to do. I'll be right back. Hold on. Soda Pitched? Thank you for a 3-month resub. Yes, I appreciate that a lot. The Partner Plus thing. I appreciate that very much. Alright, Marlene, and then we're done for today. Well, I'll practice a little part 1 to get ready for tomorrow, but still. Alright, daily run for July 9th. We're playing a little bit better. We got 9th on the Mel leaderboard. Right there. And Chich, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very, very much. Marlene, just gotta remember, Marlene, reroute, and gambits. Reroute and gambits. Thank you guys very much for the
And there we go.
partner program help. Appreciate that. I want to look at the board first. I don't... Normally I get the first encounter out of the way, but with Marlene I want to look at the board first. That's a horrible combination. Just straight up. That's a terrible combination right there. I don't know what the mystery is. You know what? Let's get this one out of the way first. I'm gonna try and use no guns here. Try, anyway. Dodge a melee attack 3 times. Could be risky. No, I have to. It's part of the gambit.
We're coming for you! Oh, no. God.
Of course, there's no bottle right there. Which one has a gun? That one has a gun. Ah. Damn it. I don't think that mattered. No, I'm stunned. Yeah, whatever. That one is what it is. I wanted that one to rush me, then I might have been able to kill one more. Yeah. That one. Handy. Mystery is hunted, infected in the shipping yard. That's like the best thing I've ever seen. Wow. That means we're definitely doing that, which means we should make our switch. I think we're gonna go up just to avoid these, and then we'll switch. Do we want to do... We have the choice. Do we want to do this one or this one? I know I might want to do that one. Just because it's TV Station and Invisible. TV Station is a terrible map. Jackson is a good map. Holdout, but it's early. Assault on infected. We could always do assault. No, enemies drop bombs on death. That'll be too weird. Now, Jackson, it depends on what version of Jackson it is. Bigger Jackson or smaller Jackson. I hate that there's a difference. It's just, I hate doing Hunted on TV station, and I hate that there's... Well, whatever. We're going up to start, so let's just start with that. No, it's not always the big one. This is a good use of Marlene's abilities here. The reroute feature. But whatever. We're going up to start. I mean, even that's tempting right there, to be honest with you. Because then we could just do that. Then again, it's infected in combat. That's in search. A whole 1.2 multiplier higher, though. I'm just thinking about it. I mean, we gotta get rid of this one. So let's do this one first. I don't know. There isn't a clear path here. I just don't want to do TV station. And invisible. I know how bad that's going to be. Oh, that's great. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have picked that up. Where'd it go? Where did my pipe go? Literally, where did my fucking pipe go? That's not what I... Dude, when we got to the middle of that part... anything it felt like I was selecting wasn't what she had in her hand. Like, there was one, I wanted to throw a bottle, and she had a stun bomb in her hand. I wanted to have a gun in her hand, and she still had the stun bomb. And then there were just so many instances of, like, the infected go through that doorway, and then they go left instead of following towards me. No, I just... First of all, I couldn't see. I was still so confused about where the pipe was. That was a really good board, too. Why do I still do this? I know, something happened with the pipe, and I honestly don't know what happened there. All I wanted to do was leg shot and melee as many people as I could, but then they all just kept going after Manny, so I couldn't, and then... I have no fucking clue. I didn't want to start that encounter with a full axe. I wanted my fist so I could, like, punch and leg shot and then go from there, but, like, I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, I kind of feel like that's worth a look over. Okay, first of all, what happened with my pipe? I still don't know. I guess I never... I guess it... What? It was to my left. And I guess I just didn't look for it. No, why was it not showing up to my left right there? Whatever. So what happened? Like, I was okay. And then they just kept... like, look how much they were flanking for no reason. And then I knew a bunch more spawned in. Yeah, there's that. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stun both of them, which I did, and then I'm good. Dude, right there, didn't I selected my pistol, and then the next thing that's where it started. Look, I select my pistol, and then I swing. So the next thing I aim is my fucking stun bomb. So that was that. I was going to use a bullet there. None of the leg shots hit. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Then I'm going to kill him, get the bottle to my right, and then... What was the... Yeah, right there. Look at that. Okay, I have a stun bomb. I throw it. And then I pick up a bottle. It's supposed to be in her hand. She lit another stun bomb in her hand. Right here. I was going to bottle this one. I knew something was fucking off. It's this fucking game, man. Okay. Stun bomb. Kill. I pick up a bottle. You know, when you pick up a bottle, it goes into your hand. And instead, she pulls another stun bomb out of her pocket. There was no way for me to know that. So then right there, I'm like, all right, let me bottle this one. And then it... Right? Yeah, like, oh, let me bottle this one. And then she didn't take it out of her pocket in time, so I'm left like... My dodges don't work then. And by the time that happens, I'm fucked. And then I get hit with a bunch of dodge, dodge, dodge. Just want to make sure he's dead. And then to top that all off, I get just shoved, which there's nothing you can do about it. That wasn't a grab, that was a shove against the wall. Dude, I was such a victim of this game's gameplay. Dude, I was a fucking victim there. Oh my god. Fuck all of that. I'm loading up part 1 and I'm gonna have fun practicing. I don't need to practice anything, I just need to make myself get ready for tomorrow. I can't believe that. I mean, if part 2 was all I was playing, I would definitely be better, but like... Did you see what just happened? I mean... My god. I remember saying this when I was running part 2 for a while. After I ran it for a while, I just wanted to return to part 1. For just the simplicity of things like, whatever you select, that's what's in your hand. Something as simple as that. Not like, I have a rifle in my hand, I'm swapping to a bomb. Okay. No, if you have a gun in your hand and you hit down and throw, you just throw it. Like, I kinda can't believe that. I've always preferred the gameplay in this game.
Yeah, so I should've known. You're gonna steal.
You are dead, asshole! It's over there.
That was just stupid improv. So stupid. Yep.
Yeah, so I should've known. You're gonna steal.
I'm just gonna warm up with every area. Not warm up. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow, but... Dude, just another no return session where that was just kind of miserable to do. Enemies have aimbot, your dodges don't work. God forbid you select a weapon that you want. Nah. Tomorrow. What? Nah, no return gameplay works better with part 2. Oh, God. Well, I'll say 2 things. I'm so glad I don't make my living playing part 2. And... oh, God, I forgot the other one. Yep, and No Return stopped being fun for me a few months after launch. The only reason I still play it is because of the daily runs.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I got your back. How many do you see?
Too goddamn many.
Go ahead, I'll cover you.
I need to see something. I accidentally killed the guy in the back. still get hit. I don't like that. This game's
That's all.
gameplay.
Come on, back to the horses. Get him. Come on. Tracks keep going this way. So they didn't get to it. Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's got to be there. Let's go. Area looks clear.
Well, what do I always say? I hate the first 35 minutes of this game. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Ellie? Ellie?
But the rest of the game will never stop being fun to me.
Go check down there.
Let's check over here.
Let's get out here. Go check down there.
Let's go check over here. I'll search out here. I'll check out this area. You I'm going this way. Go check over there. Check out this area.
Let's get down here. Go check over there. Let's check over that one.
Go check over there.
Search that. You got it.
Over here!
Check over that one.
I'll check out this area.
This is the way he threw that.
Look around out here. Check down there. I'll check out this area.
Okay. Hold on, I wanna play that back. That was funny. That was kind of funny. Because he flinched. Look at the way he threw the bottle. So right there, he flinches like he gets alerted, and he just... So all I'm doing right now is when I got my really good run the other day, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I did a bunch of practicing like right before I went offline. So that's basically all I'm doing right now. Training right now, and I should be good by tomorrow. One thing I'm kind of relieved to see lately is, you know what area wasn't going really well for a while, but now it has been, is Coal Mine.
Help me.
Coal Mine wasn't going well for a long time, and now all of a sudden it's, it's like I'm getting a new gold every time I do it. It's nice to see. Even if I'm a couple seconds off. I'm not that strict with Coal Mine. I just want it to go well. If it goes well visually, that's all I care about. If it's like 2 or 3 seconds off of gold, I don't really care. Just need to do that once. No, so some people just spend time trying to find new strats without speedrunning. I found a new strat at Henry's the other night, but it requires an extra bullet used, which is, yeah. Still a little unsure about that one.
More Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have
I
taken
could.
this
I
job.
wanted to do it a few times
I'm on our
anyway.
call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Yeah, I saw it.
Let's search the area.
Hey, consolidated the crates in the south warehouse. Supplies are locked up. Hey, consolidated the crates in the south warehouse. Supplies are locked up. Oh shit!
Damn it, Bill!
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps! There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down!
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here's some ammo!
Time, Ellie.
Hold on!
If we could figure out what makes the runners spawn over there.
You alright?
Yeah!
Come on, you can do it.
Here! Catch!
Thanks. God damn it.
Come on!
We're getting close. Son of a bitch!
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
That would be like the find of the century for this game.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here's some ammo!
See right there how that was really good? I want to spend a little time with that.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here!
Just tend to the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
Well, that's weird.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
I mean, we've tried to find something consistent here, but we haven't had any luck.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
Only thing would be maybe killing these guys earlier. Maybe we just... Uranta thought it had something to do with turning the camera.
Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here! Catch!
Just hand to the rope. Ellie, now focus.
Like, maybe you can see it, maybe not.
Time, Ellie.
But just how much faster you're able to do that area when you get the good spawn.
I got you.
We're literally losing like 3 or 4 seconds right there each time it happens.
Another one of Bill's stupid traps.
No, they're resetting the
There,
console.
that
Nah.
fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here! Catch!
Just hand to the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
He spawns into the right once you've shot him once.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
Or is that the
What just happened?
wrong guy?
One
No.
of Bill's stupid traps.
Well, he still... Yeah, he spawns in once you've shot him once.
There.
I don't
that
know
fridge, it
what
looks
that
like
has to
that's a
do with where
counterweight.
the next enemy will spawn in, though. So you kill this one, and then you get that one, and then
Cut that rope,
him,
and it'll bring me down.
but the one over here that runs in, he won't spawn in until this one gets shot, not killed. Which is just strange to me.
Joel! Here's some ammo.
Which begs the question, when does the other one spawn in? I'm gonna shoot him and just see what happens. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Nice to see him not get pushed back there.
Come on.
What should I try?
Damn it, Bill.
Try shooting him right away.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps.
Just want to start trying stuff.
There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here's some ammo!
Yeah, it's a spot that doesn't get talked about enough. Just
Just hand to the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
I'm going as fast as I can.
Alright, so that doesn't do anything.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
It's annoying having to sit through this each time, but whatever.
Joel!
Shit, here they...
Here!
It's the earliest I can shoot this guy as well. So this is what the difference is. Instead of being able to, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, the section's over, you gotta shoot him afterwards too, and God forbid you miss a shot. My God.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps.
So either that runner spawns in. The last runner we kill in the area before
That
we
fridge, it
go
looks
to
like
the
that's a
clicker.
counterweight.
He either spawns in over there or over there. You want him to spawn over there because then you have a fully loaded revolver you can just unload on the clicker over there.
Cut that rope,
If he spawns in
and it'll
over
bring me
there,
down.
you got to
On
get the
it.
clicker and then this runner without missing a single shot. It's horrible. I've always hated this part. But we haven't found out what causes it.
Shit, here they...
Here! Catch!
We've never been able to figure it out.
Good time, Ellie.
Hold on!
That may be the fastest I've ever done that part right there. But that's only that only happens when you like maybe it's speed. Maybe you do this area ridiculously unnecessarily fast and that's what causes it.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
I will at some point. Whenever we go back to part 2, I will.
Shit, here they go.
Here's some ammo!
You just do it so fast. Like it's happening every time, but I feel like the game's just trolling me.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Like I also don't know when that runner spawns in.
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Well, doing it as slow as possible, that's been us the last like
Cut that
8
rope,
years.
and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they go.
Here! Catch!
Just tend to the rope. Ellie, now look it.
What was that?
Come on.
Is the other one just like predetermined to be behind him? I don't understand. I can't use listen mode.
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
Exactly. Like, these guys are obviously spawning in out of thin air. What makes them spawn over here first instead of over there? These are like the 246 differences right here.
Shit,
Here, catch!
I already heard them spawned in.
Get into the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
I'm going to...
I think it's all like...
Come on.
I got you.
Let me listen
Damn
to
it,
something.
Bill.
Sorry, this is gonna sound weird. Let me just listen
What
to
just
something.
happened?
Let me listen
Damn
to
it, Bill.
something.
Want to build stupid traps. There. That bridge, it looks like that's the better way.
I already heard him. Yeah, he was already spawned in.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
Like, I didn't deliver any damage to this one, and he was already spawned in over there. So what does that mean?
Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here!
Just tend to the
Yeah,
rope.
he's spawned in over there. I don't think it has anything to do with... If there is something to control here, it's going to have to do with
I got you.
basically those first two runners. The very first runner I kill there, that runner's just there. He doesn't actually
Wanna
affect
build
anything.
Stupid traps.
But I think we've narrowed it down to it's what goes on with those runners right there.
There.
This
That
one
bridge, it
spawns
looks like
in
that's
over
the
here,
Callaway.
and then that one spawns in a little bit later, without me having done anything to him.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
Is it a mechanic? Is it intentional or not? We will never know that. But
Joel!
like this one, if you kill them slowly, the other ones will still spawn in
Here's some ammo.
when they're supposed to.
Just tend to the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
I'm going as fast as I can.
Did he knock on the fridge? That's kind of funny.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Could it be something as simple
I
as
want to build stupid traps. There.
the two
That bridge,
bullets
it looks like that's
fired
the
on
Callaway.
this guy have to be like super back to back? Why did he knock on the fridge? I've never seen that.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
I guess he's trying to get to Ellie, but he can't reach, so he goes back to me. I've never seen that.
Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here!
No, he spawned over there.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Maybe it's just the second one has to die super
I want to
quick.
build stupid
Maybe
traps.
it's something like kill has to be done
There. That bridge, it looks like
super
that's the Callaway.
fast.
Okay.
And I mean super fast. Because killing that one doesn't do anything. Another infected won't spawn in until that one's taken damage.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
Let me just try going really fast, like really fast.
Shit, here they
Here's some ammo!
Like that fast on both of them. I mean, if that didn't work, I don't know what... And God forbid I miss a shot there. If that doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. Is it really luck? That's what I don't understand. Is it really just luck?
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Or maybe the two have to die within, like, a certain time. I don't know. That one was fine, and I still didn't get it. So I
Cut
just...
that rope, and it'll bring me down.
Maybe I fire it once, twice, boom, boom. It's either both of them dying or both of them dying, like, really close to each other.
Joel!
It's probably no correlation at all.
Here, catch!
Like that.
Just hang to the rope. Ellie, not looking.
That one worked. The only thing I did, like, if you look at when they died, that was really, really slow. The only thing about that was the second bullet delivered on each enemy was very close to each other.
Another one of Bill's stupid traps.
That's all I can go off of.
There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
So, like, how fast they die isn't what triggers it. Because that one I missed a shot and then, like, reloaded or something. So, like, that wasn't it.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
It's probably just RNG, but, like, a part of me thinks it has to do with enemies spawning in, so why would that be random? I doubt a mechanic like that would be random. It's got to be something that we're doing.
Here, catch!
It could also be, like, where we're shooting them on the second shot.
Just hang to the rope.
Like, do you see how fast that is?
Hey, time, Ellie.
God damn. So what I'm thinking here is deliver the first bullet on the first enemy really, really early. Line up the second shot
I got you.
slowly, and then immediately, like, go crazy on the second one. That's what I'm trying. We'll see how many times in a row it works or doesn't. So basically, boom,
There, that fridge, it looks like that's a
boom,
counterweight.
boom, boom,
Okay.
and then see what the game gives me. Instead of just like, you know, just... So it's like
Cut
1,
that rope, and it'll bring me down.
2, 3, 4. And then, yeah. That's something I think I could realistically do. Because
Joel!
it's not about how fast they die.
Shit, here they come.
Here's some ammo!
Just hang to the rope. Ellie, looking.
But that also worked, so... I fucked it up and that still worked, so I...
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
We can't use listen mode to see when they spawn in.
Happened.
I don't even think like a
One
debug
of
menu
Bill's
would
stupid
work.
traps.
Dev kit. Like I didn't do anything correct
That
there, so
fridge, it
like
looks like
what
that's a counterweight.
caused that?
Okay.
when I shoot this one first?
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
I don't understand it. And probably never will.
Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here's some ammo!
Just hang to the rope. Look.
You see how fast that is, my god.
Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
God.
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On
No,
it!
otherwise we would, if it was that, we'd be getting it way more frequently than we do. Hold on. Okay. Like, we get the bad RNG so frequently in attempts.
Shit.
That's why I'm thinking maybe it has to do with how fast you kill them, because I'm usually a little bit more reserved with the timer on. That didn't work. I feel like it was for no reason. But if there's a way we could force it.
Come on.
That's the only correlation I can think of. When I do this in a run, I'm usually just a little bit more reserved.
What just happened?
Because the timer's on, right?
Another one of Bill's stupid traps.
Just a little bit more reserved. Just a little bit.
There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Oh, millionaire.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit.
Here! Catch!
Just hang to the rope. Ellie!
See how right there I could miss 2 shots and still be okay? If I get the bad RNG, I can't miss a shot, otherwise I have to reload however many I missed.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Another one of Bill's stupid
Because you have
traps.
clicker there, runner there, and 6 bullets to kill
There,
both of them,
that
you
fridge,
can't
it looks like that's
miss.
a counterweight.
Okay.
You think not missing? I don't think that's it either. Like, maybe whether or not they spawn there is random, but
that
there's
rope,
a
and it'll
consistent
bring
way
me
to
down.
get it
On it.
if you do something. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, maybe it is random, but there's also a way to force it if you do something specific.
Joel!
Shit, here.
Here's some ammo.
Well, that's
Just hang
fucked.
to the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
Come on.
Do you know how many times they do the prediction?
Damn it,
Like,
Bill.
will Anthony miss a shot? And most of the time
just
it's
happened?
I don't miss it.
Another one of Bill's stupid traps.
Like I said, if it was
There.
all about
That fridge,
not
it looks
missing
like
a
that's the
shot,
counterweight.
I would be getting it a lot more frequently. We would have noticed that years ago.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it! Joel!
Shit, here they come.
Here!
Like, that didn't even work, so I just... I don't think there's anything. Blah. I think I'm done. There's nothing else I really want to work on. I'm good with everything else we just did winter. I just wanted my hands to get comfortable with the controller. It definitely did. When you do like a whole day of part 2 or no return, that's the last thing on your mind when you played. Like, it's the last thing you held in your hand, all that. And, yeah. God, if we could figure out that, and Ellie walking away from me in the Capitol, 246 would be, like, on the table. In the cards, you know. It'd be actually realistically achievable. I know, I wish we had a dev. I wish we had a dev. Ah, fuck. Ah, well. Anyway, ad's about to play, so I'm gonna make this quick. Thank you guys for a very productive day. You guys were extra generous with the video, asking for the... trying to help get me to the 300 sub points. I think we'll get there, but thank you for 9 follows, 46 subs. I very, very much appreciated. And, yeah. That's that. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to try and get a good night's sleep, and I will be back on tomorrow for attempts. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks very much for the support today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it will be tomorrow. Who knows? I'm starting to like really get in that mindset now. Hopefully we don't have any setbacks, but yeah. All right. Take care. Bye.